Basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Now the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, this is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. We've got Mikal Bridges, and it's Thomas in at the 2 spot. And for the Pelicans, up front, it's Williamson at the 4, and Valanciunas at the 5. Then it's Ingram. Then there's McCollum, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard. Brett, there's no doubt your athleticism was one of the key weapons you possessed. We're going to see plenty of that here tonight on display.
Well, that's kind of you first, Kevin, but secondarily, the guys out here have a chance when there's any open space to make something extremely exciting happen. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
Now here's Dinwiddie. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 5 on the clock. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
McCollum against Dinwiddie. Pass to Daniels. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. And here are the Nets. Pass to Thomas. About a minute played so far here in the first. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, there's been some interesting moves in the Bayou, and this team has set up a roster that I think has some great potential. I mean, there's a lot of talent, a lot of interesting players that are on this roster, and I'm excited for their future.
First one falls for him. You definitely saw New Orleans making calculated moves, Brent, in the draft.
Yeah, there's some perfect fits alongside what a healthy Zion Williamson will bring to the court. And so if he's in there making that impact, there's a lot of complementary skill sets on this roster that will elevate them to being much more competitive sooner than you think.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Williamson outside. Back to McCollum. Shoots over Dinwiddie. McCollum, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
McCollum against Dinwiddie. McCollum passes to Daniels. And the Pelicans miss again. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Shoots from 12. It's blocked. Now here's McCollum. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And he gets it to go.
Well, Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
Now here's Thomas. That's tipped. Here's Claxton, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here. early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Williamson kicks to Daniels. Back to Williamson. Inside, here's Bridges. Some solid defense from Ingram.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's McCollum. Buries it from three-point range.
It's so hard defensively to stay after McCollum. He can be elusive, and then he can score from anywhere.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Claxton. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Daniels passes to McCollum. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
McCollum has shown the ability to get inside and also finished. It's just how shifty he is.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Now, here's Bridges. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Ingram with the steal. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Just figuring out more and more how to find points in production from the free throw line. Ingram, a real pro at drawing fouls at this level.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years, assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Now, here's Bridges. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. The Pelicans have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. At the elbow, Williamson. To the inside. Here's Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Ingram's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
It's the Nets now. 4-point game. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
Now here's McCollum. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston. In the corner, Daniels. No good from outside. Nets trail by 4. Dinwiddie with it. Now defended by Williamson. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Here's Williamson. It's blocked. Second shot opportunity. That shot off the mark. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Dinwiddie against McCollum. Outside for Thomas. 6 to shoot. Count it from 12.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. The pass to Daniels. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Daniels, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
So for the Pelicans, Nance comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Herbert Jones in for Daniels. And then for Brooklyn, Cameron Johnson's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Royce O'Neal comes in for Bridges. And Curry subbed in for Thomas. Dinwiddie passes to Curry. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. McCollum deciding where to go with it. He kicks to Valanciunas. That shot missing, and Brooklyn will come the other way. It's Curry outside, and the Nets miss again. New Orleans in the lead. Now McCollum, he has 5. It's Ingram on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Ingram's got 7 points in the game.
Brandon Ingram at that size constantly has a shooting window that's open.
Brooklyn with the ball. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
And while it took Brandon Ingram some time, he has really turned into an incredible player.
Well, he's an amazing scorer. He's adding that ability to pass the ball and see the floor. So often you hear about players talking about the game slowing down. Well, for Ingram, it's getting to a snail's pace.
New Orleans making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. Then for the Nets, Watanabe's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Mills in for Dinwiddie. Johnson finds Curry. Back to Johnson. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Jones. Down low, Ingram. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Nets trail by 6. Outside Curry. O'Neal inside. He's covered by Ingram. Passes to Watanabe. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
And here are the Pelicans. They're on a 16-6 run. Ingram against O'Neal. Ingram kicks to Jones. Oh, Nance in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Now, here's Mills. Not a lot of room. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And now the Pelicans on the break. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. O'Neal with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. Shot from 12. Jump shot is good that time.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Ingram. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. Right side Jones. Shoots over Curry. They get it back. Second chance effort. Valanciunas fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Here we sit right in the middle of the season, Brent, halfway through a long schedule. It's got to be a grind for these players.
Oh, yeah, these are the dog days, Kevin, and the thing that you want to do is make sure that you're continuing to come with that mentality that you want to improve. And there may be days where physically it's tougher. There might be days where mentally it's tougher. But those kind of players, all collectively put together, are going to end up achieving something in any given season.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And it's Mills with the ball for Brooklyn. They trail by 7. Ingram against O'Neal. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Kicks it to O'Neal. Pass to Mills. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. New Orleans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. Pelicans leading by 7. Alvarado passes to Valanciunas. He dishes it to Murphy. Lays it up off the glass.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
1:57 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Mills. Ball's knocked loose. Back to Curry. Now here's Mills. He's covered closely. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really a great free throw shooter. It's unfortunate Mills gets to the line infrequently, partly because of the minutes.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good. I'm taking a look at the Pelicans. Lots of talent have come through that program over the years, and they're loaded now.
Yeah, they've brought in some talent. They've done a good job in the draft and trying to find ways to hold on to these guys, along with having a healthy Zion. If all that comes together, it's definitely going to help their chances to be more competitive.
He hits the second from the line. New Orleans leading by 8. Here's Alvarado. No points in the game yet for him. And Valanciunas kicks to Murphy. The Pelicans keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Jones for 3. Connects from three-point range. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Now the pass to Murphy. Outside, Jones. Offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Watanabe. Johnson up top. Here's Watanabe. Back to Johnson. Clock at 4. A 3 from Mills. Pelicans pull it in. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders. partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Nance. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Mills looking it over. Here's O'Neal. And the rebound goes to Murphy. Here's Alvarado. Valanciunas inside. And so it's New Orleans. 13 points up at the end of the period. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Pelicans leading by 13. So with Johnson on the bench, this is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. They've got Thomas, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Now, here's Richardson. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Williamson, the pass to Richardson. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Here's Jones, another shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Some rookies take time to get acclimated to the NBA, but that was not the case with Herbert Jones.
Yeah, Herb started his second game in the league, and for a second-round pick to make that immediate of an impact is pretty rare in the NBA. He did play all 4 years of college ball, but he came in the NBA ready to rock.
No good on that one. Brent, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game has played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys, but that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4" to 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for, and that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Bridges with the steal. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. Dinwiddie finds Bridges. Passes it to Claxton. The dish to Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Finney-Smith passes to Dinwiddie. Really left alone that time.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Bridges against Jones. From deep. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Larry Nance is checked in for Herbert Jones. McCollum outside. The feed to Ingram. Poked away. Bridges with the steal. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands. Good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Nets trail by 7. Thomas surveying the D. Pass to Finney-Smith. Offensive rebound.
His positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've led by as many as 14 points. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Williamson right side. Ball stolen. Knocked away. Here's Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And that one falls for Bridges.
Now, Bridges is shooting a high percentage, and the game really does come naturally to him.
Both free throws good from Bridges. And the Pelicans with possession here. 3-point lead. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. Now here's Williamson. A 14-point game for him in the win against Houston. Shot clock at 6. Ingram outside. They need this one. No good on the layup. Nets trail by 3. Lets it fly. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist from Bridges. Dinwiddie's got 9 points.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
It's McCollum on the wing. Dinwiddie covering. Nance with no one around. And again, New Orleans has no luck. The Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Nets passing it around. Bridges finds Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. It's stolen by Nance. Kicks it out to McCollum. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's tipped, so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Outside Thomas. Over Williamson.
The aggressiveness from McCollum there was nice. Not known as a big-time defender, but anticipating where he needed to be, and that affected the shot.
Ingram. They grabbed their own miss. Kicks it out to Williamson. Pass to McCollum. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. 8 points for him.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by the Nets.
Outside Thomas. And there's the pass to Finney Smith. Outside for Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Fires at the elbow. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pelicans leading by 4. McCollum outside. Passes it to Nance. To the middle. Here's Williamson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Love Zion's grit and determination. One thing about his NBA story has been easy to this point, but he hasn't let that stop him from trying to get out here and continuing to dominate.
Johnson, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Good on the second free throw.
And there have been so much talk about Zion wanting out of New Orleans. That was all put to rest this past summer. Zion signing a loaded extension to keep him with the Pelicans for the next handful of years.
Now, here's Thomas. 17 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys. And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
The Nets making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Here is Daniels. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Nance trying to break loose. A rebound by the Nets. Bridges has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. And here are the Nets. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Dinwiddie kicks to Curry. Bridges inside. Working on Nance. Johnson outside. The 3. Not going to go that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. McCollum up top, guarded by Curry. McCollum passes to Williamson. To the paint. Some solid defense from Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. They get it again. Pelicans leading by 3. Here's Nance. Rebound, Brooklyn. Bridges has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's the floater. Johnson, a wide open look. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 8, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
And the Nets with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. That's to Curry. On the wing, Bridges. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn. That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Pass to Daniels. Back to McCollum. It's deflected.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Williams in double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the Pelicans now. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul. So for the Nets, Watanabe comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Mills in for Dinwiddie. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And here's Mills. Back to Curry. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, trailing by 2. Inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And Valanciunas knows he's going to get hit there. He absorbs the contact and still goes through it.
It is amazing how good a 3-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a 3 in his first 5 years in the NBA, and now he's shooting a ton of them. So he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Steady as can be. Talk more, Brent, about what Jonas Valanciunas means to the game.
Truly the definition of consistency. Jonas Valanciunas averaging double-digit scoring for 11 straight seasons and a double-double the last 4. That's the epitome of a guy who does the dirty work and produces.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The pass to Johnson. Pass to Watanabe. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Here's Alvarado. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Valanciunas. Jones trying to get open. No good from Valanciunas. Nets trail by 3. Here's Curry. Bridges inside. Guarded by Valanciunas.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Alvarado. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Jones. Richardson outside. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Richardson's got his first bucket of the night. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
He's off on the first. O'Neal's checked in for Curry. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 5-point game. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Bridges outside. Pass to Johnson. Lock at 6. O'Neal has a 2-pointer, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Here's Alvarado. Richardson outside. Dishes it to Valanciunas. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, kind of weird to say body control with a guy who doesn't get up off the floor, but Valanciunas shows some there.
And it's Mills with the ball for the Nets, trailing by 5. O'Neal kicks to Bridges. Pass to Johnson. To the wing on the left. Now here's Mills over Alvarado. Over to the wing. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bridges misses. Here's Alvarado. Jones from outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pelicans on top. They lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Jonas, good first half for you getting the ball inside when you look really aggressive out there.
I'm just doing my job, what I need to do, be active in the paint, rebound, get some touches, go for work.
Always good to see a big man who plays big. Thanks, Jonas. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? Jonas Valanciunas putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 11 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
And over to Shaq now, your take on the Nets.
They just keep giving the ball away. That's not how you win. I understand this defense is giving them problems, being disruptive. If they can just cut down on the turnovers, I think they can win this game.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Pelicans leading by 5. The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's McCollum, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. Tries again. They shoot again. Williamson. And at last, they get one to fall. Williamson's got the first basket of the third quarter for New Orleans. The pass to Thomas. Here's Finney-Smith. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Free throw good, Thomas. Here's Bridges. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
They get the rebound, moves back up, and Valanciunas with the layup. Valanciunas has got 14 points.
And they continue to control the glass.
Nets trail by 6. To the right side. Finney-Smith kicks to Dinwiddie. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 6 to shoot. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
So it's the Pelicans now, following the bucket by the Nets. And Thomas has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Pelicans leading by 4. Here's McCollum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
First free throw is good.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
And so McCollum nails both of them. Nets trail by 6. Passes it to Bridges. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists in the game. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. McCollum outside. Pass to Daniel. That shot off. Excellent D from Thomas. Fires the three. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And that one's good. Ingram.
And Brandon Ingram showing some toughness that time. That's a strong finish.
Pass to Bridges. The pass to Finney-Smith. He kicks to Dinwiddie. Just 4 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
On the wing, Daniels.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Larry Nance is checked in for Valanciunas. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Daniels with it. Thomas is there. Clock at 6. And here's Ingram from the arc. A fresh 14 for New Orleans. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
The defender's trying to get aggressive because when Larry Nance Jr. gets into that area, he becomes problematic.
The Pelicans have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. The first one falls.
Well, Larry Nance Jr. came into the league and a lot of talk about his dunking prowess. But really, Larry Nance Jr. knows how to play the game and is building on that potential.
Curry's checked in for Brooklyn. And he makes the first but misses the second. You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive play.
The shot's good from Nance. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 11. Passes to Nance. Ingram outside. Going inside.
That's the kind of aggressive basketball you love out of Brandon Ingram.
Nets trail by 10. Curry kicks to Thomas. Over to the left wing. That's to Curry. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They've led by as many as 14 points. Claxton the pass to Finney-Smith. Goes up again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Nance. For Brooklyn, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. And the Pelicans with possession here. They're leading by 8. Dinwiddie against McCollum. Williamson outside. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. And it's the Pelicans with the ball.
Okay, and he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Curry against McCollum. Dinwiddie kicks to Finney-Smith. Pass to Curry. 5 to shoot. Over McCollum. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
It's tipped. Now Curry. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Now here's Williamson. Ingram outside. Now here's Nance. Defense right on him. And the Pelicans miss again. Nets trail by 5. Here's Dinwiddie. There's the pass to Finney-Smith. Misses the 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And the basket by McCollum.
McCollum's got such good body contact. He had to have known that he was going to get hit on that play.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. Passes it to Curry. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Finney-Smith passes to Dinwiddie. Here's Finney-Smith. Just 5 on the clock. It's Curry outside. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. McCollum outside. New Orleans moving the ball around. That's good from Williamson on the assist from Ingram. 7 points for Zion Williamson.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
It's the Nets now. 9-point game. Pass to Thomas. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here now is Dinwiddie. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Nets have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Watanabe's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Johnson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Curry. And it's Mills in for Thomas. He doesn't get the second one. Pelicans leading by 8. Here's Alvarado. And the pass to Williamson. Murphy with the ball. And Richardson now atop the key. Over O'Neal. Here's Williamson. The second effort. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williamson's got 6 points in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Watanabe. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Patty Mills. Nets trail by 10. Bridges outside. Passes it to Johnson. Up and in on the layup. Johnson's got 5 now.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Here's Alvarado. To the middle. Stolen by O'Neal. In transition. Here come the Nets. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Nets have gone 9 of 13 from the line. No good on the free throw. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
And the basket by Alvarado.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Nets trail by 10. Pass to Bridges. And they pick up 2. Bridges has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Here's Alvarado. Pass to Murphy. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the 3rd. Shot clock at 5. Here's Richardson. Got a hand on it.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
Dinwiddie wide open. Trains the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got 17 now.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Here's Alvarado. Murphy dishes to Richardson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Looks like Josh Richardson is always seeking a shot. This time looking for contact as well.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's good from Richardson.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. And Richardson drops them both.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Back to Dinwiddie. To the left wing. Murphy against O'Neal.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Daniels, he's checked in for New Orleans. 54 seconds left in the third. Williamson right side. Kicks it out to Jones. Shot clock at 6. A rebound by the Nets. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Nets trail by 5. On the wing, Johnson. Covered by Williamson. The pass to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Great anticipation as Valanciunas got to that ball and just swatted it away.
Jones tries again. Pass to Murphy from deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
And he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
The third quarter comes to a close. Pelicans lead by 6. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Mikal Bridges out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Dinwiddie.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And another great look at the 2K drive. Now here's McCollum. Pass to Valanciunas. Kicks it to Murphy. Takes a 3. He doesn't hit that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Looking to get back on track here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on C.J. McCollum. Free throw good from Thomas. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Nets. And both free throws good for Thomas. New Orleans in the lead. And here's McCollum. Now here is Murphy. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The free throw drops for Murphy.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
And so Murphy hits them both.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
McCollum kicks to Valanciunas. Dinwiddie outside. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Finney-Smith passes to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's McCollum. And there's the pass to Murphy. Now Daniels. He feeds it to Ingram. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Ingram and that body and that maturation showing off in plays just like that.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
And that one falls for Ingram. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Thomas. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Swiped away. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Murphy. Now it's a 7-point Pelican lead.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Finney-Smith passes to Claxton. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. The shot's good. Claxton's got 20.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
McCollum against Dinwiddie. McCollum outside. Passes it to Ingram. Down low. Here's Murphy.
Yeah, easy call.
And the first one drops.
And making the most of their opportunities at the line here in the second half.
And so Murphy hits them both. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Timeout called the Nets.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. And he makes the first.
And they've been so steady at the line in the second half, gotten a good volume of free throws and converting at a high clip.
Both free throws good for Ingram.
Ingram just continuing to impress and taking strides in the right direction. Just a tremendous amount of offensive weaponry.
Pass to Finney-Smith. It's Thomas on the wing. Takes it from 10. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got 15 rebounds here tonight.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Double team on Thomas. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Thomas. Over Murphy. And that one hits back iron.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Shooting two.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. New Orleans leading by 7. McCollum outside. He kicks it to Murphy. Up top, Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Pelicans lead by 9. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Outside Thomas. Looking to end his cold spell. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They've led by as many as 14 points.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
McCollum kicks to Murphy. In the corner, it's Ingram. And they'll get another chance.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
It's the Nets now, down by 12. Outside Thomas to the inside. Here's Claxton. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Nets trail by 13. Outside Thomas. The pass to Johnson. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dinwiddie. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And a few more plays like that are all they need to make their comeback bid a real one.
McCollum against Dinwiddie. Passes to Daniels. It's Thomas outside, and it's Ingram with the rebound.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And taken away by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Here's Dinwiddie. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Ingram. McCollum left side. The Pelicans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. Bridges, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Nets trail by 9. Dinwiddie outside. He lobs it up.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Dinwiddie against McCollum. Mr. Williamson. Pass to Daniels. Over Thomas. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Chalk up 2 there. Daniels has got 5 points in the quarter.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Bridges kicks to Thomas. That's tipped. Here is Daniels. Thomas covering. Williamson left side. Bridges attacking. Some solid defense from Ingram. Pelicans leading by 9. Back to Daniels. From the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Bridges against Ingram. Johnson, the pass to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's McCollum. Rebound, Brooklyn. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Thomas. Over Daniels. Thomas, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see it. Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Here's Thomas. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of them.
Pelicans on D. Johnson, the pass to Thomas. Off target from outside.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Here's McCollum. No good that time. Good D by Johnson. Nets trail by 11. Can they get it? That's tipped. McCollum with the ball. On the wing, Daniels for three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Thomas passes to Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his third assist on the night.
And Bridges at the most advantageous spot to get to that corner three. He's comfortable from there.
Daniels dishes to Williamson. He scores his sixth bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Outside Thomas. From downtown. The shot off that time. And New Orleans will come the other way.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Pelicans.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Valanciunas.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
That one drops for him.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Thomas. Over Daniels. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Williamson outside. McCollum outside. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of controlling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. There is a better game, there is a worse game, but, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is to take rebounds, set a screen. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.